Logos, logos, logos. Isn't it ironic that Aquarion Logos opens with almost 40 seconds of logos? But anyway, I digress. This episode focuses on the most boring member of the bunch of mecha pilots, the politics guy. He wants to do politics for some reason, maybe because his father was once a politician. So he is a pilot because he wants to develop his own voice. That's fine, but there has to be more to it than that, surely. The politics guy, Hayato, should surely want to be a politician for more complex reasons. I don't know, it's his philosophy that's explored the most in this episode and not really his motivations for being a mecha pilot, and I totally understand why he has a problem with Akira's way of doing things, and actually Hayato pointing out Akira's way of doing things actually makes Akira more hilarious as a character. Akira does things with no logic and reasoning and gets away with it every time. That's just so hilariously unrealistic. But this episode tries some different things to, I guess, make up for focusing on the most boring character, in my opinion, including using a stranger word to build the monster on, and Subete having mental distortions. I think that's what's happening. It didn't really do anything for me because it's not the fantasy side of this anime that appeals to me, but it did draw attention to Subete and his psychology. Let's not forget that there is only really one story in this entire anime, and Subete is the one carrying it. His girl Maya was taken from him, and he's trying to get her back. That's actually a really sweet and simple story, and in this episode, I really felt for Subete. We get a sense that he's lonely without Maya, and I really want him to get Maya back. Subete is in no danger of losing Maya romantically, as Maya clearly has no feelings for the apparent rival Akira, so it makes Subete's story more engaging as there's hope. If anything, Subete was the real star of this episode, yet I think it works that he's a supporting character holding up the only story of this anime, because this anime is more about character than story. Another point I want to make is that, you know how one of my favourite elements of Aquarion Logos is the readout theatre element? Well, it was taken a step further here with a Silence Crane edition. So cute! So anyway, I'm rooting for Subete to get Maya back, but the ending of this episode makes me wonder about Subete's overall psychology. I don't think he's a bad guy, but it looks like he's about to do bad guy things!